All right, so today we are going to talk about summarizing, and just to let you know that today's material will be short. We will only talk about summarizing, and so that's why we will end the class or today's class faster than the usual one. And to let you know that summarizing or summary, what we already got in our high school, perhaps, or yeah, elementary school, perhaps, it is very different with what we have, what it should be for summary, because for making a summary, because there are some rules that we need to follow. We need to have, hang on, that we need to have. And if we missed this, if you missed this, or if you forgot to apply the rules, then it is very um, dangerous, can be said, because hang on, I need to stop sharing this one. Mhm. So why? Because it will lead us to do plagiarism. So please be careful when you make a summary later. And just to inform you that last year, uh, since the mid test was held online, the question or the student should make a summary. So we gave students a text, and they should make a summary. That was for last year's mid test. However, for this semester mid test, I'm not really sure. I mean, I don't know yet for the decision whether the meta still will still be online or offline. So yeah, if it is online, then it might be you need or you have to make a summary. But if it is online, I'm not really sure whether it will be a summary or any other what is it question, type of a question. And if you take a look to a time before pandemic, the mid test was about multiple choice. So I don't know yet again for this semester the question for mid test. So of course I will let you know what we are going to have for mid test later, after I get the news about, after I get the result of the what is it, the meeting of all the lecturers. Until now there has no yet what is it, a meeting. Yeah, so please pay attention more to today's material, just in case if your mid test will be if your mid test is making a summary later, perhaps, if just in case. Okay, so actually for summer there are some benefits for sure. So it seems like, or we are giving a big picture to our reader, that um, so that the reader can contextualize what we are saying in our writing, so what we are talking about in our writing, so that the reader or our reader will have the image of the what we are talking about in their mind. And also as a writer itself, we can get a better sense about where we are going, about what we are going to do inside our writing. I mean, as a writer, we gain a better sense of where we are going with our writing, which parts need elaboration. So and then whether we need to comprehend the information that we already collected or not. So of course, by having a summary, having a summary, um, we can see, okay, so this summary is still lack of the idea of this. So we just need to write the important um, things from the original text like that. And talking about the rules, there are 8 rules that we need to apply or we need to stick in our mind that when we have to write an effective summary. And this is actually not the copy paste one like we already known or knew since we were in elementary school, I think, or yeah, elementary school. So the first thing that we need to stick in our mind is when we make a summary, please don't forget to cite the name of the author of the original text and then the title of the original text. This should be written inside a paragraph. Okay, so don't forget, please cite or write the author's name of the original text and the title's name of the or the title of the original text itself inside our summary. And the second one, when we are reading the original text, please focus on finding the main idea or the topic sentence itself. And not only the topic sentence or the main idea, but we need to focus on the important details or the important things that we think it should be written inside a summary. And the third one, after we got the main idea or the topic sentence of the original text with the important details, then we need to write those things in our summary, but it's not a copy paste one. So we need to write it in a paraphrasing way. So we should paraphrase what we already got, what we already have for the main idea or topic sentence with the important details. So paraphrasing basically is when we read, so we need to rewrite that in our own language. I mean, in our own way. So it's not a copy paste one, because if it is a copy paste, like perhaps you did in your elementary school or in your high school, then it is a plagiarism. Okay, so it means that you are doing plagiarism. So that's why copy paste is a big no. Okay, so we need to write it or rewrite that, but in our own way. So we will write it in a different structure, different grammar, different words, or so we can use synonyms like that. So that is paraphrasing. And the fourth one, do not evaluate the content or even you give a opinion. So even though let's say you are the expert about globalization, okay, and then you read a text, an article, and you have to make a summary about that article. The article is about globalization, and you know exactly that what is inside that article, there are some error, and please do not give correction to a what is it to the uh or to your summary. Okay, so we don't need to make or give or write correction about the information from the original text, even though we know that it is incorrect. The same thing, because this is summary, then do not add ideas even though you know the exact information about that. So again, do not add ideas, do not add any personal comments, like you think that you disagree with the information inside the original text, and you write, I disagree or I agree with the author, with the original author. No. So please avoid to write any personal comments, even though you just want to say thanks, or you just want to say, oh, this like a compliment, oh, this original text is really good. No, you don't need to write that, because that is still about a personal command. So don't write any personal commands. And the seventh one is use quotation. So we really it is a must for us to use quotation. So this is actually not really different with the paraphrasing. So not paraphrasing, with what we are going to write in our summary, the important details, the main ideas. So quotation here actually, um, to avoid plagiarism, you may write a statement from the original text, one statement from the original text, a copy paste one. So you copy paste to your summary. You may do that. However, you need to use the alter tags and also the quotation mark if you do it like that. But if you uh, what is it? If you use paraphrasing, so you don't need to use the quotation mark. Okay, so what is alter tags? So alter tags is just this one. So says who, according to who, based on, or somebody explains, somebody um, described, tells, like that. So we remember, we only rewrite the important details. We only rewrite the main idea of the original text. So it's that's why when we use the alter text inside the summary, it's just like we are reminding, we are telling our reader that it is only a summary of somebody else's text. It is not our own essay. It is not our own text. It is only a summary of it. Okay, so that's why using alter text is a must as well. So here's actually the example to make it clear. This is the original text. So as we can see, total institution is the title of the article, and Seymour Fosbach and Bernard Wiener are the author of this. Okay, the author of this article. And then one student from previous years should write a summary of this. Okay, summary of this. So here is the summary. As we can see on the first sentence, so it is in total institution. So total institution is the title of the original text. Seymour Fosbach and Bernard Wiener is the are the author of the original text. And then starting from explain is the author text, and starting from a total institution until schedule here, this is the main idea or the topic sentence from the original text. Okay, so again, I just want to remind you, if you forgot to write the title of the original text and then the name of the authors of the original text, as well as the main idea or the topic sentence, then of course your score will decrease for about 40 until 50%, because if you forgot to write those things, especially the title and the name of the author, then uh, your reader will think that it is your own text. However, it is not your own text. So it is only a summary of somebody else's text. So again, it will lead you to plagiarism. And here there is the outer text, the outer say. So this one actually is the outer text. So starting from some until institution, um, that is the paraphrasing. So the author who write this summary, okay, the student who write this summary use what is it, the paraphrasing way. So it's not a copy paste one, so there is no quotation mark here. Okay, and yeah, this is the example of what is it, summary of a text. Oh yeah, this one actually it's a wrong one. This shift may be further demoralizing. This is not a good example. Okay, so just forget about the very last sentence, this one, because this is a personal comment. Okay, it's a personal comment. So please just avoid this one. Just forget about this one. So until society ends only. Okay, so because this is actually the student who wrote this, and I just want to we can see it from the choice of words here. The word choice is still the basic or the normal English. Is not the sophisticated one. So and then it is easier for us to digest. So we can see that this is students, not the author of something, of the expert like that. And again, even though we have the technology of AI, later when you do, let's say your mid test or what is it, your assignment about summary, please avoid by using AI. Okay, there are many AI or tools, and yeah, you can find it actually, but please do not use that. Why? Because it is easier for us lecturer and me as well to see whether this is a writing of student, I mean student who write this or not. Okay, because we can see it from the structure, and also many or most of the AI or the tools for summary, for making a summary, doesn't apply or do not apply the rules in writing effective summary. And it happened um, last year or 2 years ago, I forgot. It happened, and it was very easy for me to find out, because there are of course the structure of the summary itself is very different. The structure of the sentence is very different. um, and because something is missing from the summary, then of course the student score was not good enough. Yeah, it's like decreasing. It was decreasing for 50% because of that. So that's why please be careful. And next, let's just talk about the process of summarizing. Well, basically there are five process here. So the first one, we need to read the original text. Please, the main key actually in having or in writing a good summary is from the reading itself, the reading section. So read the original text carefully and understand it well. Okay, please avoid misunderstood the original text. Why? Because if you misunderstood what the original text say and you write it in a different meaning, then again, it will be considered as you are doing a plagiarism. Okay, because it is not a summary, it is not what uh, the original author text, the original author's writes. So of course, then it will lead you to do plagiarism. So please read and understand the original text carefully. And then after you read the text or while you read the text, you need to find the main idea and the important details. Okay. Then after you got these two things, write it in a paraphrasing way into your summary. So you write first the title, the name of the author, and then the main idea or the topic sentence of the original text, and then it is followed with some uh, important details from the original text. And after you finish that, don't just submit it. You need to edit your summary, read again whether you forgot to write the title of the original text or the author's name or something that is missing from the important points. So please uh, edit it, and then you re after you edit your summary, then you reread the original text. So basically these two process will be like you will do it like back and forth just to make sure that your summary is correct one, is in line with the original text. So reread the original text, and then after you reread the original text, you understand that, and then you read again your summary. And if there is something, or if there is an error, then you can just edit that and read again the summary. Then after that, you can just submit it. But remember, because it's only a summary, then the goal, of course, to be a brave. So if you see or if you read, there are um, many examples in the original text. You just need to choose which one is the most vital or which one is the most important or necessary to be written in your summary. So you don't need to write all the examples, you don't need to write other details, because if one detail can represent other details, or one example can represent other examples, then you just need to write one. Remember, the goal of a summary is a brief one. Until here, any question? No question? Okay, so uh, let's just see or check your understanding about how to make summary um, by having individual work. So your individual work actually is I already attach an article. It's not a long article, it's a short one. And what you need to do, just write a summary paragraph. Remember, only one paragraph summary. Okay, only one paragraph summary paragraph consists of 150 words. So sometimes student ask me, Miss, like yesterday class, Miss, can we have more than 150 words, because I think that it needs more words rather than 150 words. So for this class as well, the I will make it the same. The range of words will be at least 150 words until maximum 160 words. Okay, maximum 160 words. Okay, that is the maximum of your summary paragraph. Remember, only one summary paragraph. And please, starting from now on, avoid using construction. Okay, avoid shorten the word. Okay, shorten words. For example, like we already know that the word don't is actually from the word do and not. Please do not write the word don't. Do not shorten the words. Okay, become one, because what? First is not the language of academic writing, that is a speaking or a spoken language. And then uh, later, when you have to write a long essay, you know that from the word don't is only one word. But if you write it not the shortened one, it's a do not, it is two words. Okay, there are two words. Okay, so um that's why please do not shorten the word, just write do not. The same thing with will not. It's not want, it's will not. It's not can't, it's cannot. Okay, and then because I will be strict for your mid tasks, for your final tasks, and also for your big project later. If you write what is it, a shortened one, then I will just mark it. Okay, I will ask you to rewrite again. Okay, so please, starting from now on, avoid to write any shortened words, because that is not the language of academic writing. And then you just need to submit it as always in PDF file on Schoology, and your individual name, sorry, your full name, and then your name, and then you are K 17. So because this is an individual work, of course, it's only your name. And the deadline or the due will be today at 11:59. Okay, today at 11:59. So you have a lot of time to make it, to write it. Okay, so today 11:59 p.m. or 23:59 tonight. Okay, so that will be the due for submitting your work. Until here, any question? So I already published the folder of week 6 in your Schoology, so that you can uh, rewatch my explanation on video, and you can also see your what is it, assignment there. Sufyan, are you here? Yes, Hanif.
Yes, ma'am. I want to ask something. What if the source material uses the shortening of words like don't in their books or some other literature?
Do you mean the title?
Uh, I meant, what if the source material uses shortening of words like do not into don't, and should I change it or should I keep it just as it is?
Okay, so do you mean the paragraph itself, the article itself, is it?
Yes.
Not the title. Okay, so if it is a title, just let it like original title. Okay, but if it is inside the text, okay, it's not a title, it is inside a text, then remember you have to write it in a paraphrasing way. So yeah, of course, when you paraphrase, when you read, you understand by yourself, and then you have to rewrite that. Of course, you need to make correction for that. So you will not write don't, but you will write do not. It's the answer in your question.
Okay. Thank you,
Mhm.
ma'am.
Okay, honey, if you can report yourself to Yota or Rifan. Fulvian, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Aulia Fajar, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm. If you have any questions, so just raise your hand while I'm calling your friends. Isanuddin Sani, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm. Isna Nur Firdausi.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Farel Ardiansyah,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Muhammad Gifari,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, Nadir Arayan, Nadir Arayan, are you
Yes,
here?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. Hmm, sorry, Nadir Arayan, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Robi Pratama,
Present, ma'am.
right? Hikari Aufa,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Andika Prayoga,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Aulia Fajar, already. Sorry. Danis, are you here?
I'm here, ma'am.
Right. Patrick Nathaniel,
Yes, ma'am.
hmm? Nashiwata, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Javin Ansor.
Yes, ma'am. Present.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Muhammad Hilman.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Maulid Rizal.
Yes, ma'am.
Sure. Raditya Farel.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Ali Zainal. Mm-hmm. Andrian. Andrian Putra. Not here. Okay. Zaka.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Hansel. Rizky Ramadan.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Ilham Ali.
Present, ma'am.
I'm sorry. I think my mic was not correct. Was not on, but I
Mm,
unmuted myself.
okay. All right. So it's Hansel, yeah?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
sorry, ma'am, for the inconvenience.
It's fine. Muhammad Sharif. Muhammad Sharif, are you here? Muhammad Ridwan.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Muhammad Rafi.
Present, ma'am.
Right. Atur.
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm. Muhammad Handi.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sakanti. Sakanti is not here.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Laura Angeli.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Syarif. Muhammad Gibran.
Present, ma'am.
Mhm. Kiko Immanuel.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Dava Fatih. Dava.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Jabar Alam.
Ma'am.
Right. Sultan Raihan.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Dani Putra.
Present, ma'am.
Right. Elang Buana.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Andi Almirah.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Albert.
Present, ma'am.
Mhm. Muhammad Rofi Nuruddin.
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm. Muhammad Rafi Fadli.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Juan Frederick.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Putri Rinda.
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm. Muhammad Dihya.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Calvin Timotius.
Present, ma'am.
Sure. Bisatya.
Present, ma'am.
Mhm. Ahmad Mirzak.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Muhammad Rifan.
Present, ma'am.
Hanif Raihan.
Present, ma'am.
Mhm. Hazrat Arido.
Present, ma'am.
Sure. Yota, are you here?
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Nika Afifatus.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Muhammad Alif Nurfian.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And Naufal Yahya.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Muhammad Zaki.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Adika Mazaya.
Present, ma'am.
Sure. Nadif Rajendra.
Present, ma'am.
All right. Muhammad Raihan.
Present, ma'am.
Sure. Muhammad Lail Fahri.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Andia.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Haris Radi.
Present, ma'am.
Sure. Zakia.
Present, ma'am.
Sure. Naufal Dwi Surya.
Present, ma'am.
Sure. Rizky Indir Shah.
Present, ma'am.
All right. Raifan. Raifan. Okay. Kania Camelia.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Rian Yediza.
Yes, ma'am.
Sure. Habibi.
Present, ma'am.
All right. So the one who is not here is Andrian. Yeah, so Andrian is not coming today, only Andrian. All right, so before we really end this class, any question? No? Okay, so please go to your EduNext and mark as read in your EduNext attendance, and it will automatically synchronize with your with your CX, yeah. And still, I just want to remind you, even though I already call your name, please still you need to mark yourself there in your EduNext. And then those who are not coming today and when I call their name, they are not here, they are not respond, they are not giving any response. So I believe that this person, they are not coming, so they are absent. And if they, what is it? If they mark themselves as present, then of course it will be changed into absent. Okay, so that's why the rules for today's meeting, for today's attendance in your six it is written as mahasiswa terhitung hadir hari ini dengan mengikuti perkuliahan secara sinkronus. So kalau misalnya nggak ikut perkuliahan secara sinkronus, meaning that you are absent. Okay, just want to see your commitment. Um, Okay, so if there's no question, and if you still have any question later after we end this meeting, you can just ask me directly on WhatsApp, okay, on our WhatsApp group, or you can just DM me on WhatsApp. All right, so I think that's all for today. I'll see you again, inshallah, next week. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good luck, everyone.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.